Okay, so here's a fun experiment. I haven't deployed my van bed in many months. But one of the things I've done after race season, I don't know, sometime this year, I had a bunch of this netting, cargo netting, duh, and on the shelves for years. And it took me a long time to figure that out because what would happen, all my stuff, my inventory would invariably fall out. And it took me a while to realize, duh, use cargo netting to hold that stuff up. And after a while of having the bed platform, which is right here, and having the bed when I went to go deploy it, these IKEA rails catch on the netting and the zip ties I used to hold the netting, I decided to organize my stuff better, which I should have done in the first place, and use shock cords, which is here, easily adjustable, and seems to work great. So the last several months I've been driving without cargo netting here, with the main reason of being able to deploy the bed faster without having it catch stuff. Because what would happen is as I put the bed out, and more importantly the mattress, it would kind of catch on these zip ties and stuff like that. Anyway, I wanted to prove to myself that using shock cords was enough, and it worked. So now what I'm doing after I did all the renovations to the van is I want to see, if it's still easy to put the bed up, which it should be because I didn't really change anything about that, but then using a mattress. But this isn't a true test because I'm using a air mattress to demonstrate and not a tri-fold memory foam mattress like I normally use. And the way this bed frame deployment works, which is great, by the way, it took me a while to commit to using this. And before, what I actually had was a 6-foot long two-piece birch plywood that I would put here, and it was great, hold up a lot of weight, but it was kind of awkward to wrestle a 5-foot piece and then a 1-foot leaf that went on it. And I've got this on twisted backwards. I put Velcro on these aluminum angle to hold the frame kind of in place just when I go to set it up, and now I just scratched the crap out of my frosted thing. Okay, well that's now I know one of the problems of having a pretty frosted glass. So what I do is, and of course my back is see, you gotta test these things. Okay, yeah, so this kind of sucks. Yeah, see, you gotta test these things. Yeah, make mental note. The frosted acrylic was a great idea, but it scratches easy. And what I did is since the bed frame is, okay, now I found out the hard way. The bed frame, the distance between the two shelves is 39 inches. But since the bed frame is curved, these rails are curved, they're not exactly 39 inches. Because when they get flattened, they have to be 39. So I have to put on little, I use some U-channel here to take up the slack of space so it doesn't shift laterally too much. But when you sit in the bed, it kind of pushes up against it, if that makes sense. But what I found out is now I don't have as much space anymore. Something happened. Yeah. Anyway, so once you get the first few rails deployed, then I have these little bits of Velcro that kind of hold the rails in place so I can kind of stretch this thing out. And I used the heavy duty, the lock, whatever they call it, the clear stuff. I'm having brain farts right now. The heavy duty Velcro that's not furry to hold the last rail, because that's the one that's going to get kicked out, and that seems to work well. So anyway, this is what it looks like when it's deployed. Get out of the frame. So you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. The thing, I don't know if I can show it there. See, it's kind of sticking up a little bit there. And so I can straighten that out. But yeah, so what you do is, and the other thing is, this is the other improvement I made down here, is when the bed is on top of here, it's kind of dark, especially when I got my bike down here, and all my gear. So I put in motion lights here. Of course, they're light and motion sensitive, so I've got enough light in here. They're not going to come on, but it's nice because I've been using them for a while and testing them, and they're handy. They're USB-C rechargeable. I don't know. Of course, if you cover the light sensor, it's going to cover the motion sensor too. But these are handy. Put a couple of metal strips underneath the aluminum since it's non-ferrous. But yeah, so that spacing is not perfect. And what I did to secure the little U channel is, oh, there it goes, pop right down, is VHB tape. So yeah, that's what happened is I need to kick this part out, and then it'll fit. I forgot that, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, ooh, that's nice and tight. Anyway, so here is the cool part, the mattress. I'll be right back. It's like normally, like I said, I'll be right back. Normally, like I said, that's not supposed to move. I have a tri-fold memory foam mattress, which is great. And I got for all the whopping, I think $100 on Home Depot of all places. And for like $100, I could not pass it up to at least try, and it's awesome. But when I started this whole project with a bed in here, I didn't want to spend very much money in case the whole thing didn't work. So I got this, I literally think it was $8, air mattress from Walmart. And it's awesome. I slept in it and raced in it at least 1 or 2 nights. And then I realized that having an air mattress was kind of sketchy if I wanted to spend a whole week in here, which I did for the first national championship I won. And so I wanted to minimize things that could go wrong. And having air leak was something that could go wrong. So I decided to go with the memory foam, and haven't looked back since. But this is going to get loud, so I'll probably mute the sound, but you get the point. Oops. Would help if you didn't put it on the inlet. Oh, so what was dope about this valve is actually it's got a check valve in it, which is really darn handy. And one of the things I did to improve usage was the fact that this bed is 39 inches high. It's 39 inches wide for sure, because that's a twin mattress. Yep, geez, it's square. 39.5 inches high. So getting out of bed is actually kind of challenging. Since I'm a ninja, it's not that challenging. But what I found was this. This is technically a toilet. And it is a collapsible toilet. It makes an awesome stool to sit on. But it also makes an awesome step stool to stand on. And I've got this, I think, I've got this set to whatever comfortable height is for me, like 16.5 inches to sit on, but it goes up to quite a bit higher. But anyway, so the plan is to have an emergency toilet and a step stool at the same time, and a place to store your clothes because you use a bag to hold it in, but also a step stool to climb out of bed in. And so if you can see, I climb up here, and voila. Our Christmas card the first year I did this was the us, the family on the bed when I had the platform. Anyway, so this is what the bed looks like. Sometimes when I'm really lazy and in a hurry and don't really care and racing for like a day or two, wherever, I'll leave the ladder here in case it's handy. It doesn't really get in the way. It's kind of cozy. And it was a place to clip my portable fan to blow on me. But I can actually sit up in here. And this is a full twin mattress. Plenty of space. Oh, I forgot how cozy this is. And this is, when I spend the night here, the most comfortable and peaceful sleep ever. I don't know what it is, but sleeping in this van, it's really, really cozy and comfortable. The only time it wasn't comfortable was one time I raced. It was the Elite National Championships, and it was in August. But the problem in Pennsylvania, which is not that big of a deal, but the problem was there was this crazy humidity that week, and luckily the day I raced it wasn't there, but it wasn't humid. But the days leading up to when I was racing, it was very, very humid, and I was hanging out. And one day, the last day, it was really humid. It was so bad that I had to run the air conditioning in the van and just to dry out the air and just be a little bit more comfortable. But after that, the temperature dropped and it was comfortable for my race and everything else. So this is the bed, and yeah, works great. Thanks for watching.